Chloe with this week's health and nutrition news. Kid chefs are cooking up a storm, and the White House is taking notice. First Lady Michelle Obama has honored young cooks who came up with the healthiest recipes and the Healthy Lunchtime Challenge. Sponsored by PBS, the Department of Education, and the Department of Agriculture, this nationwide recipe contest is encouraging kids to learn how to cook nutritious bites. Take 11-year-old Braden Mannering of Delaware, for example, who won for his Tortilla Bowl Deluxe, or Haley Thomas of Arizona, who came up with a winning quinoa, black bean, and corn salad. Her recipe was even prepared for the Kids' State Dinner by White House executive chef Christetta Comerford. These kids also started their very own charities, like Braden's 3B Braised Brown Bags for the homeless and Thomas's Happy Organization, which stands for Healthy, Active, Positive, Purposeful Youth.
Oh, you're having chips? I'm sorry, I'm having the guacamole.
If you're feeling glum, then gobble up some fish sticks, because a fish-rich diet reduces your chances of being depressed. You are what you eat, and there's nothing fishy about the mood boost from eating fish. See, scientists already knew that foods like dark chocolate and fruits high in antioxidants are excellent sources of uplifting nutrition. What was more of a mystery was whether or not fish had the same magical effect. So researchers studied 150,000 people, and it turns out that fish eaters had almost a 20% reduction in depression risk. Scientists believe something called omega-3 fatty acids in fish are the special ingredient that increase your levels of dopamine, a chemical that triggers your brain's happy place.
Now, the fact that he told me that this was a leftover fish from a bear, could have just left that out.
How many fish sticks does it take to become the world's tallest teenager? Ask 16-year-old Kevin Bradford of Doral, Florida, who is 7'1". Unsurprisingly, this shack-sized teen plays basketball and is featured in the Guinness World Records. He says he's always been a bit of a giant, ever since he was 4 years old. His mom is 6 feet tall, so it definitely runs in the family. Can you imagine sitting behind him in a movie theater? Yikes. Bradford stays humble, even though he's always asked the same annoying questions by curious admirers. What's his shoe size? Does he wish he was a few inches shorter? Is he done growing yet? Are his parents the size of titans from Greek mythology? One thing's for sure, he's bound to get a basketball scholarship.
Whoa, Lee! I got a big problem, man.
Another incredible teenage athlete is 18-year-old Jake Olson, a long snapper for the USC football team, who happens to be blind. When he was 12, Olson was invited to attend a USC game by former coach Pete Carroll before his right eye was removed in surgery to treat retinoblastoma. The rare condition affects the eye's retina. See, our eyes act like movie projectors, translating light that enters through a see-through dome called the cornea into nerve signals that lets our brain perceive shapes, colors, movements, and more. In the center of the colorful part of our eye, which is called the iris, we have a dark hole called the pupil, and light goes through it to strike the retina, a light-sensitive layer of tissue that acts like camera film. Despite his blindness, Olson competed in football and golf at Orange Lutheran High, where he earned a 4.3 GPA and a Swim with Mike scholarship from USC, which is for athletes with physical challenges. Last week, he joined USC's football team on the field as their long snapper. Wow!
We just consider him a teammate. We don't consider him any different. He's going to work hard. He's going to try and earn his way.